ich bin's wieder, Käse neue Haram, hier mit meinem Let's Play von Wright, Ace Attorney, Spirit of Justice. Erstmal hinsetzen. Anders hinsetzen. Ja. Yeah. So, wir erinnern uns. Wir haben uns nochmal angeguckt, was wir für Maya abholten sollten. Abholten sollten? Was ist das für ein Satz? Ja, und dazu dann wieder mehr über Lady Kira erfahren, über Spirit Channeling, was für einen Einfluss das im Königreich hat. Und jetzt sind wir in der Kanalisation, wurden anscheinend bewusstlos geschlagen. Und das alles nur, weil wir wissen wollten, ob sich dort der ausgebrochene Gefangene, that's a rebel, befindet. Ja. Ausgangsposition. Jetzt ist alles schwarz. Und haben Kopfschmerzen. Toll. Au. Au. What happened? I went down into the manhole and then... Oh, you finally came to. Ah! I'd remember that face anywhere. Das ist er. Das ist er. That's a rebel. Und by the way, einer der coolsten Karas im Spiel. And that dragon symbol on his armband, that's the mark of the rebels. There can be no mistake. It's him. That's a rebel. Yikes! Sorry, I got you a little rough with you back there. Thought that were the cops. Why are you making that face? Hey, want an apple? Okay, hat Spaß und... Spinne! Jetzt sind erstmal alle Arachnophoben unter meinen Zuschauern verstört. Ew, I thought he was going to kill me. I'll pass on the apple, but thanks. I don't mind a good apple, but not right now. What is this place? This is the office of my brother-in-arms, Dirk! Das Gesicht einfach nur unbezahlbar. Das ist so ein richtiges Meme-Face. Komm, macht ein Meme daraus. Gebt diesem Video jetzt ein Like. Ich weiß, den Joke hatten wir, aber egal. Ich bin unverbesserlich. Ey, das Gesicht passt nicht zu allen Aussagen. Probiert das mal. But right now, we're using this as a rebel safe house. Wait, back up a sec. What kind of office is this exactly? A law office! What else? Really? Dirk used to be a lawyer? Yep, just like you. Kurain's public enemy #1 is an ex-lawyer? Didn't see that coming. But I don't suppose I'll be coming around here anymore. You won't? Are you planning to flee or something? It's just, I wanna get out the rebel business. Tired of being hounded by the cops and all that. So I came by today to pick up the last of my stuff. Really? I'm gonna sell Dirk's info to the Minister of Justice. That slipped out of Kurain. Wait a second! You're a key person of interest in this case. You can't go running off like that. Relax, will ya? I'll tell you whatever you need to know. Oh, I'm sorry about punching your lights out, Victor. My bad. So, Mr. Lawyer Man, what do you want to know? Tell me about the murders of the High Priest Taristimi and his acolyte Perez a lot. Sure, I'll tell you whatever I can. Don't know if it'll be much help, though. I mean, I'm not a rebel anymore, so... I wonder how true that really is. Nee, probiert das jetzt echt aus. Ich lieg nur auf der faulen Haut. Oder Copyright by Shadow. Yeah, I eat shit. Passt. Passt alles. Na gut. Tell me everything you know about the High Priest's murder. Well, as you know, I don't remember much about that. I banged my head on a rock as soon as I parachuted into the inner sanctum. So when I told you I had nothing to do with this murder, I meant it. Okay then, where were you when you came to after banging your head? By the time I came to, it was already dawn. I must have been out cold the whole time. So you didn't see the crime happen at all? You got that right! Trottel. Then why did you say you did when you testified? Oh, about that, since I didn't remember things. I was afraid that seemed suspicious, so I came up with that whole story. Does he even realize how much trouble his big fat lie has caused me? Sorry for the trouble. It was definitely my bad! He doesn't seem very sorry to me. So, the bottom line is you were at the scene of the crime, but weren't involved in it. Got it. Schade. Aber jetzt wird's interessant. Dirk der Anwalt. So, Dirk used to be a lawyer? Yep, he was a force to be reckoned with back when he was still practicing. He was a juggernaut of the law and as mighty as a dragon. He could strike terror into a prosecutor's heart just by glaring at him. People called it his dragon's glare. He even got criminals to confess and pass out with a well-placed glare. You've gotta be kidding me. But most important of all, he would never surrender. He'd fight for the accused, no matter how the odds were stacked against him. Is that what you mean by the will of the dragon? Yep, that would be it. Actually, your work in court yesterday was mighty impressive too. You didn't give up, no matter how hard of a beating you took. Not unlike Dirk, I might add. Danke. Oh, thanks. Even if a big part of that beating I took was because of you. Well, shit. Aber gut, danke, dass du mit uns gesprochen hast, Dats. Dann wollen wir uns jetzt selber ein bisschen umgucken. Als allererstes dieses Buch. Is this a law book? A dragon mark's been branded into the cover. That's Dirk's logbook. Really? The leader of the rebels? That Dirk? That's right, and that mark of the dragon is the emblem of the rebellion. The pages in this one section are really dirty. Must be the section of the Defense Capability Act. Well, thank you. He must have done a ton of research on the Defense Capability Act. He practically wore out the entire section. Ja, gut zu wissen. Eine Leiter. There's a ladder leading underground. He must have brought me in through there. But there's no reason for me to leave yet. I should see what else Mr. Rebels has to say. BZW, was es hier noch sonst so alles gibt. Das ist aber lecker eingerichtetes Essen. Einfach nur so aus Jux und Laune. There are bowls and platters of food here. They're still warm, as if it was all recently prepared. You must have a pretty big appetite, Mr. Rebel. Ha 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 ha! Guys as big as strong as me got even bigger appetites, you know? But you just fled from the police. I don't know how you could eat this much after all that excitement. So sorry if I offended you! But first, let's start with an appetizer. Where's he getting all those apples from? Hat ne Pocket TARDIS? Wanna join me, Mr. Lawyer Man? Got plenty of cereal lizards too. So thanks, but I already ate. Schade. So. Schönes Messer? There's a knife driven deep into a photo of the Queen. I guess the rebels really hate her. I better remember to stay on their good side. Ja gut, das ist scheiße gelaufen. Blümchen! Incense and white flowers. The flowers are still fresh. They must have been put here maybe today or yesterday. Did you put these here, Mr. Rebel? Something wrong with flowers? Oh no! It's just a traditional thing here in Korea. Pay it no mind. Ja, die sehen aber auch Dings wie... Es war doch Dings. Wie hieß das nochmal? Ja, Namandas. Ja, und Namandas werden abgegeben, aufgestellt, um ja, um Beileid zu präsentieren für den Verstorbenen. Ihr wisst, was ich meine. Gedenken. What's this thing with the dragon on it? Some kind of a sign? Yep, that was his business side back when this was Dirk's office. He used to be a lawyer, right? Yeah, he was, but it was a really long time ago. This place has seen better days, that's for sure. Well, I hope he can put his sign back up someday. I wouldn't hold my breath. Okay. Ah, schade. Kann ich die Spinne? Warte, ich wollte Spinne! Is that code yours, Mr. Rebel? Nah, it belongs to the rebel leader Dirk. It's pretty impressive. I like the color too. Wanna try it on? Really? You sure it's okay? Of course, but it would look great on you. Well then, don't mind if I do. Ah, it smells all moldy. I can't believe you fell for it! That thing's been hanging there forever! Note to self, don't trust this guy ever again. Was ein Arschloch! Aber ein gutes Arschloch. So, der Kühlschrank. You guys get electricity? Yeah, but the power goes out occasionally. That's pretty inconvenient. You're telling me. Sometimes it goes out for an entire day. What about the stuff in the refrigerator? Why don't you see for yourself? Forget I asked! I'm afraid of what I might find. So ein Scheiß auch. Das sind Geckos! Wieso hängen da Geckos? What are these hanging here? Lizards? If so, they're pretty big. They're sewer lizards. We call them that cause they live in the sewer. They grow bigger than your average lizard, which makes them fine eating. Wait, you eat these? What else would you do with them? Here, try one. Pass! I'll definitely pass! You're missing out a fine treat, my man. Somehow I think I'll live without it. Hat so ein bisschen was von Naked Snake, also Big Boss. Oh Mann. So, jetzt kommt aber wirklich das Spannende an der ganzen Sache. Bam. Oh, dieses Clipboard. Dieses Clipboard. Macht euch auf was gefasst. This looks like a photo of Dirk and his compatriots. And here's one that looks really old. Wow, this was taken about 20 years ago. Those are Dirk's sons. Da 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 da. Really? So this is the rebel Dirk in the center. He doesn't look so evil. And both of his sons look kind of familiar. Da 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 da. The one on the left is Yuti. Oh, but you know him as Prosecutor Satmati. Da 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 da. But Prosecutor Satmati is Dirk's son? There he is! Yuti was once a rebel too! He used to really respect his old man. Both as a father and as a lawyer. Then why'd he become a prosecutor? Being a lawyer in this kingdom is the same as signing your own death warrant. On account of the Defense Capability Act, right? Yeah, that's why Yuti decided to be a prosecutor instead. He wanted to spark a revolution from the inside, so he dove right into the enemy's den. I would have never guessed it, looking at him now. You can say that again. Dirk is battling to change Kurain's legal system. The will of the dragon spurs in none. We all thought Yuti was taking up the mantle to carry on that will too. We were sure he'd help overthrow Garan one day, but as you see, he now uses the lawyer to do her bidding. Dirk's been besides himself. So he no longer carries the will of the dragon in him, huh? I wonder what happened between father and son for it to come to this. Gute Frage. Jetzt aber zur nächsten Sache. What about the other child in the photo? That's Dirk's adopted son, but he's gone back overseas. His name's Apollo. Da 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 da! Apollo? Wait a second. That bracelet! It really is Apollo! He was a rascal, that one, and his voice could shake the entire room. I imagine he's out there raising high hell somewhere. Ha! Ha ha ha! Yes, I'm sure he's doing just fine. Oh. Ich war als ich das gesehen habe. Considering how far he's come, Mr. Rebel's description really doesn't do Apollo justice. Ah, diese Namenpanz. Apollo! I've been watching you grow over these past 2 years. That's why I know you're ready. Why I know I can leave Trucy and the office to you. I believe in you, Apollo. Thank you! I'll be fine! Everything will be fine! He's a responsible young man now. He never lost that loud voice, though. Ja, das blieb. Genauso wie das Armband. Und die Antennen. Well, I gotta start packing. Who knows when they might catch up with me if I don't scrum soon. Please wait! I still need to ask you something. Go ahead, shoot! What are you rebels trying to do? And why were you at the inner sanctum in the first place? Da ist er wieder ganz still. Why were you at the inner sanctum on the day of the murder? Or more precisely, what were you trying to do there? I was trying to escape from prison, that's all. But that high priest was a fool for getting taken in by Dirk. He should have tried hightailing it out of Korean like I'm doing. Aha! War klar. Ah, Cyclops! Mr. Rebel's hiding something, but he won't know exactly what until I can undo the locks. What exactly are you trying to hide, Mr. Rebel? Huh? I'm not hiding anything! No way, no how. I'll just have to use my Magatama on him then. Er lässt mir ja keine Wahl. Soll ich das jetzt noch machen? Die Zeit ist zwar ein bisschen knapp, aber... Ich kann zumindest mal die Blockaden durchbrechen. Komm. Bam. Blockade! That's plan. I'm going to ask you again. Why were you at the inner sanctum on the day of the murder? Or more precisely, what were you trying to do there? You can keep asking, but the answer's still the same. I was trying to escape from prison, that's all. But that high priest was a fool. He fell for Dirk's line and sold his own country out. How can you say such things about him? He helped you escape, didn't he? Don't you even care about what happened to him? Nope, I was getting out of the rebellion anyway. He shouldn't opened his eyes. We never stood a chance against the Jahren regime. Hang on, do you really believe what you're saying? Didn't the High Priest's death really hurt you on the inside? Like I just said, I couldn't care less about the whole thing. I beg to differ. This wouldn't be here in this room if you didn't feel a thing. Na? Ich meine... Hier im Office haben wir immerhin diese Lavanda-Blumen. Das erzeugt damit dem hohen Priester seinen Respekt. I heard these flowers are offered in memory of the dead here in Kurain. The High Priest's death hit you hard, as you've been grieving here alone, haven't you? Well... Yo! Those flowers don't mean anything. Just a Koreanese way of saying goodbye. Why hide the fact that you're mourning his death? You're reading into this too much. I told you I'm done with the rebellion. I haven't even heard from Dirk or the rest of them for a few days. And tomorrow I'm planning to kiss this kingdom goodbye. Now, I know you've been in contact with the other rebels lately. And how exactly do you plan on proving that? This piece of evidence ties you to the other rebels. Dings. Das wäre... da bin ich ein bisschen zu weit. Hier, diese Flagge. I found this prayer flag at the Plaza of Devotion. You wrote a message on it and left it behind for your fellow rebels, didn't you? No. They brought this food for you at your request. So, you're lying about leaving the rebels. You're still involved with Dirk and the rest of them, aren't you? Are you ready to tell me the truth now? Oh No, you're good, Mr. Lawyer Man. I admit it. I requested the grub. But I was just taking advantage of them, that's all. What do you mean? With my face plastered all over the place, I couldn't stay out in the open anymore. So I just took advantage of my former comrades for some grub and a place to hide. I was gonna kiss this kingdom goodbye tomorrow. I'm not buying it. You're obviously lying. I can't tell just by looking at you. The white-hot flames of revolution definitely still burn on inside of you. What? That's ridiculous. Those flames burned out a long time ago. This proves that the flames of revolution still burn on inside of you. Dings. Gleich hab ich's. Das wäre dann hier dieses Buch. Oder genau genommen das Symbol, was auf diesem Buch ist. Er meinte ja schon, weiß, irgendwas mit weiß-schwarze Flamme. Guck doch mal hier auf sein Armband. Hups, falscher Knopf. Dirk's law book. I'm no lawyer, so what's that got to do with me? Look at the mark branded onto the cover. This mark that stands for an unwavering commitment to the revolution. It is Dirk's way of representing the will of the dragon. Yeah? So what of it? You have that same mark on the scarf tied around your left arm. But you wouldn't be wearing that if you were no longer a rebel. I forgot to take it off, that's all. No. As a wanted man, that should have been the first thing you took off. The face that you haven't hidden that mark yet proves you're still a rebel. Ah! Think what you want, but you don't know nothing about me. No, you're wrong. You wear your heart and your beliefs right on your sleeve, just like me. And this is what I believe in. Unser Glaube, unsere Marke. When a person's back is against the wall, they always fall back on what they believe in. Just as I always have my badge, you always have the will of the dragon with you. And would you risk your life for your beliefs? No, I wouldn't. No? No, because I wouldn't be much use to my client's debt. No, admit it. You've never once thought about leaving the Defiant Dragons, have you? That look in your eyes, it's just like Dirk's. Looks like you've got the will of the dragon inside you too. Geschafft. Da guckt er jetzt wieder etwas ernster. Das mag ich so tatsächlich an Darts. Er ist so ein bisschen so ein Freigeist, immer so ein bisschen trottelig und sowas, genießt sein Leben, aber er hat auch seine ernsten Seiten. Das unterscheidet ihn auch zum Beispiel von irgendwie Larry Butts oder sowas. Er ist so ein Comic Relief, der aber, ja, guckt ihn euch an! Das ist so cool! Ich mag ihn! Okay, jetzt wo das geschafft ist, beende ich jetzt wirklich den Part. Egal, positiv oder negativ, Bewertung immer gern gesehen, das was mal seid und wir sehen uns das nächste Mal wieder. Sehr geil!